Oh boy. Okay, let's do this. In the last guide, I showcased the best methods at my disposal for taking down the Ventus Remnant. The Remnant's defeat is a direct prerequisite for this. Once that's done, return to the land of departure, and when you arrive, you'll notice the combat level is abnormally high. And there's a good reason for that. Spawn in, and you'll be greeted by this ominous cutscene. This is the Unknown, also known as the Mysterious Figure, also known as a future antagonist and world-class jerk to Sora, also known as one of the most unfair and poorly designed boss battles in the history of Kingdom Hearts. He's that bad. You know things are bad when I am refusing to mince words and use my typical professional or academic style of script writing for this guide because this guy sucks. It is impossible to get a full combo on him, he's always on the offensive and rarely gives you room to breathe, and he almost never staggers with typical attacks. Plus, he loves to switch his attacks and patterns up, so unpredictability is on his side. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering if there is a guaranteed easy, surefire way to take him out for good. Well, the answer is, for the average gamer, there isn't. Not unless you want to devote several agonizing hours of your time meticulously studying his every attack pattern, which he loves to switch up, by the way. He isn't consistent. But I do offer the next best thing, a plan of attack. Timestamps are in place in the description below in case a specific section is needed to be looked at. That said, I'm Ventus Arashi, and this is my guide to taking down the Unknown in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Let's go. Before I talk shop, I just thought I should properly prepare you / warn you about what's to come to illustrate just how massive a migraine this guy is to deal with. As I partially mentioned in the intro, this guy is a pain. He has plasma swords, it's impossible to get a full combo on him, he's always on the offensive and rarely gives you room to breathe, and he almost never staggers with typical attacks. He also loves to switch his attacks and patterns up, so unpredictability is on his side. He rarely does the same thing consecutively unless it's his Doom attack. He will also punish you in various ways for trying to use every trick at your disposal to take him out. He has a renewal barrier that activates when you get too many consecutive hits on him, so shot locks are out of the question. He likes to go invisible during the second half of his health bar, which prevents players from getting a lock on him. But try to use a D-Link to help you get an edge, instantly invisible. In addition, he has an energy rope spear that can pull you to him in the air and leave you open for attack. Similar to Marluxia in Chain of Memories, he can also hurl a tornado at you that can scatter the commands from your deck, forcing you to run around the arena and pick them up before you can fight back. He can also summon lasers that can break your guard. He loves to teleport, has multiple sonic impact-like attacks, has a variant of Aqua's Raging Storm command, has the Mega Flare command, and can launch an X-shaped beam of energy from his swords. Oh, and he can also make clones of himself, invisible or not, as if one of him wasn't bad enough already. This fight, no matter how meticulous you are, will be dependent on command placement and quantity, a good amount of skill, and a lot of luck. Before you even dream of starting this boss, have all abilities unlocked and unequip any retaliatory, reversal, and reprisal commands from all three characters as a safety precaution. This fight is notorious for overriding the second chance and once more abilities, so just be ready for that. Also, make sure Terra has the sonic impact unequipped because that will leave him wide open for damage. For weapons, use the Royal Radiance Keyblades for Ven and Aqua, and for Terra, use the Chaos Ripper. Stack your deck with alternating Thunder Surges and Cura commands because little else seems to consistently work. Also, and I have no idea why this is, put the Ice Slide in slot number 5. Evidently, having more than 4 cure commands in your deck and having either the Air Slide or Ice Slide in slots 1 through 4 will cause the Unknown to abuse his Doom attack, which will certainly spell instant death for Terra if grabbed more than once, since his dodge is the worst out of the 3. Have the Renewal Block and Heal Strike finish command equipped as well, along with the Slide for Terra, the standard dodge roll for Ven, and the standard Cartwheel for Aqua, all at max level. The strategy for this boss is identical among Ven and Aqua. You will spend more time dodging away for your life until the Unknown finally gets tired and allows you to Thunder Surge him, especially during the second half of his HP bar. Don't get too greedy with your hits because of his Renewal Barrier. He'll turn invisible during the second half of his HP bar for extended periods of time, which makes it impossible to get a lock on him. And yes, he does this multiple times. For Ven and Aqua, this fight is tough but relatively doable if you constantly dodge and patiently wait for an opening. For Terra, on the other hand, it's a different story entirely. This is a nightmare of a fight to deal with as Terra due to his lack of iframes when chain dodging. The only decent shot you have at taking this guy out if you're new to this fight is to immediately target lock him, dash away to get distance, then Thunder Surge him as he closes in. Dash away again, surge him, dash away, surge him, and rinse and repeat. Have your Thunder Surge and Cura commands alternating in your deck so you can get a quick attack or heal in if you need. Once the Unknown turns invisible, that's your chance to really pour the damage on. The Unknown is invisible, but his plasma swords are not, meaning you can see where he roughly is so you can eyeball your attacks as you surge him. Also, and this is the best part of this, while invisible, he cannot use his Renewal Barrier, so this is your chance to go slightly more on the offensive. Don't get too greedy with the attacks though, because he can still retaliate if you do too much too fast. Chances are, when playing as Terra, you will not see his health bar when he goes down, but him being defeated is all that matters. Once you beat him, you'll not only unlock the no-name Keyblade for Terra, Ven, and Aqua as a reward, but you will unlock the Times Teller trophy as well. And with that, my guide for the Unknown is done. I sincerely hope this was helpful to someone out there. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Ventus